What's up, amigos? What's up, meatbags? Um, I know my nighttime streams are usually a party, right? Like we usually just party down and shit, but I don't know. And I'm not gonna stay on that long. Maybe I'm thinking 30 minutes or so, but I thought I'd just talk a little bit about the stuff that goes on the Intellivision Amico Reddit, just so it's here because really I don't think the YouTubers understand the impact of the Reddit that aren't involved over there. And I see that as like the source of kind of all the info. Like everything emanates from the Reddit, really, as far as I can tell. Um, like Gatoroos came from the Reddit. You had, of course, Tony TGD came from the Reddit, and a lot of the more intelligent people are over there. I'm not saying those guys are the most or anything, but there are people that don't actually show up on YouTube that are over there digging shit out and kind of gets filtered before it shows up here. I mean, Reddit's nerdy. Reddit's a lot of reading, right? So I don't go on there all the time, but I have been on there. And what happened? The history of the Reddit was you had r/Amico, right? So r/Amico is the Amico Reddit, and that was the quote unquote official one. Problem is the rules for Reddit say you can't have an official corporate leaning, like one-sided Reddit that gets rid of things that go against the corporation. So then Tony TGD made the r/Intellivision_Amico, right, which was the next one. So just wanted to read this fucked up thing. What happened was the r/Amico basically got turned over to the anti-Amicos like a week ago. It was kind of like in an abandoned state in between, but it kind of got turned over there. I don't go on there all the time. I go on there a little bit. There's some crossover between, YouTube and Reddit, but they have their own thing over there. And I mean, it's weird to me that this hasn't been brought up. So, okay, like this might be total BS. This might be an account that was trolling. This might be somebody just making shit up. Who knows? I don't know what the fuck the origin of this is. But if you go to r/Amico, you go 7 days ago. I'll try to throw a link when this comes back. What's up, Jav? What up, Evil? So I'm going to read something that's on the r/Amico. It was posted 7 days ago, okay? I'm going to read this shit, okay? I'll do my best to read it. I'm not a great reader. Sometimes I stumble. But I've read it a couple times, so I think I can do it. All right. It says, just a heads up, after an incident I cleared up. Okay? Now, this is by a deleted account. User/deleted. We don't know who posted this, okay? So it's like, it's coming out like this shit was removed, and then this guy comes in and says, hey all, long time no talk. I quit posting because I was threatened by a few users on here who told me they would post pictures of my family online for, quote, what I did to Tommy, quote. I was also bombarded with a lot of personal information that I've never put online, so I have no idea how these people came up with this. One of the ultimatums was deleting my account and/or deleting several posts I made. The Lion's Den one was targeted, where Tommy Tallarico replied to me about manufacturing dates. That might give you a hint of who this is. In the middle of dealing with this, I was also messaged by someone who claimed to be an informant for, quote, DJC, quote, on YouTube, and was told that DJC, quote, has it out for me, quote, and that I was on his list, quote, when he used to check out the r/Amico subreddit. I never sought to clarify what that meant. I just quit posting. What I think it means is that DJC has people under him who gather info for him and keep him informed on the activities of a specific users online. I'm 90% confident that the person who sent this was the same person who threatened me with photos of my son. I let multiple accounts of people know that I would be filing police report, and I sent the notices to Reddit admins. Unsurprisingly, Reddit admins did next to nothing. The accounts are deleted now. That is all I am saying about this. they will be reading this post, so I am going to keep it short. What I will say about the YouTubers is that the ones who remain are bad people. Cult is not the word to use anymore. This is an online gang. The case was just cleared and I'm safe, but I cannot post any receipts for legal reasons. You just have to trust me. Take it easy, guys. It was fun, but honestly, I wish I had never fucking posted to begin with. So what is that? That's it. So, okay, that's the end of it. So what the fuck is that? They're trying to say that DJC was threatening them. They filed police reports, but I don't have any receipts. I don't know. Is this believable? Got 52 thumbs up, 38 comments. I'll start reading some comments. I'll read comments. These are comments. These are all by people who you guys don't know. None of these names are names that show up on YouTube, right? They're just all kinds of, except for Gatoroo's. He's the only one. So there may be people have different names on there, but I'll just read some comments, whatever. Amico is really living up to the whole family-friendly vibe. I'm hoping these scripters involved with the Amico just disappear like how the Atari VCS Chameleon people did. Then another person wrote, Phil Adam is one of the Coleco Chameleon people. He did not disappear. That was 4 days ago. Last one was 7 days ago. Another from 7 days ago. That's terrible that those miserable a-holes have nothing better to do than threaten you and your family, which my opinion crosses a bunch of lines. I can only speak for myself, but I wish you and your family well. I'm sorry you had to go through this for something as dumb as the Amico. Another one. The fuck is wrong with people? Jesus, your last line makes me sad. You brought so much quality content to the Amico discussion. I hope you can recover from this and the responsible parties will face consequences. See, I'm just an onlooker of this world. It's like this crazy ass. That's what I'm saying, Jav. Like, I don't know. Like, you got to look at the Reddit and decide for yourself, I guess, and like ask around over there because they have this whole world that we don't see. Like, and they, like, from what I can gather, everyone over there, no offense if you're over there, they're a little bit nerdier than us, and like they're a little bit. It's like going over the No Swear Gamer and you read some of this shit in the chat. Okay, they're a little bit nerdier than us over there Reddit, and they're like a little bit more bookwormy, but like it's there's like some people say that this guy Beetlejuice is Goose. I don't know. I don't know, but here's what the guy Beetlejuice said. This is what Tommy does. He referred to the hardcore Amico fans as the Amico Mafia, quote. Amico fans themselves, parentheses, who are still fans, parentheses, have admitted on video that they would be told to dislike people, swarm their videos, and act certain ways toward them by Tommy. Yeah, they have admitted on video that they would be told to dislike people, swarm their videos, and act certain ways by them by Tommy. And then he's saying the same thing happened on G4 TV. Tommy purposely cultivates this type of fan base for this very purpose. It is absolutely not a coincidence that he attracts the type of people that he does. They, no, you can tell me what to think, Amico. Hello, Ninja. Nice to see you. We enjoy you, Ninja. Ninja, do you go on the Reddit? Do you read the Reddit? Do you know who wrote this crazy shit that DHC has like a mafia of doxing informants for the Reddit? And he has a list. All right, there's another guy. I'm sure any documentation of this might be hard to find in old forums, and they're just really out there. Oh, this is just shit about Tommy having an old mafia. Gatoroo's, damn Steam. Oh, it must have been that guy Steam Powered Internet? Maybe it was that guy. Damn Steam. Sorry this happened to you. And all that over a game console. That was from Gatoroo's. This is another guy, D-list celebrity. I guess this is yet another data point showing why the Amico bots want people to show their faces and use their real names. Yeah, but you got people on both sides that say that stupid shit. That's the problem. That's why I don't like Reddit. Reddit always sees the world as like very one-sided. Like Reddit is like the liberal incel hub or something. It's very fucking like, it's really weird. It's like Reddit is the guy who's like slept with 2 girls. He's like 23 years old. He slept with 2 women in his life, and he's like thinks he's so much cooler than the 19-year-old that hasn't slept with any women. Meanwhile, like normal people, right? I don't even want to get into it, but sorry, I'm over characterizing the Redditors, but the Reddit went from anti-Amico YouTubers to much larger amount of people at the beginning of this year. Okay. Well, I think this guy Steam Powered Internet wrote this thing here. I think it's, I'm sorry, I should leave it up longer for you guys. I think this guy Steam Powered Internet wrote this thing about like DJC has this list of people that he's going after, people that don't like him. And omnipresent kitty. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, kind of like that saying, Razor. No, Reddit now is like girls posting their own stuff. Holy moly. It's like fucking prostitution. Good lord. Some of the women on Reddit, holy smokes. You could just look all day, look at porn at Reddit, man. I swear. So here's another Reddit comment about that thing. Say this is the best control you've ever seen, or your dog gets it. Have an amigo day. That sounds like one of us. That sounds like the kind of shit we say. I don't know. Does anyone want to come on and talk about it? I mean, I'm only gonna stay on for maybe 20 minutes, but do the Amico cult actually say have an Amico day? It's so perfect. I can just imagine them all huddled around in rows with matching Nikes talking about how great the Terrence Talamacana will rise from ashes to sell 1 billion consoles once they officially enter formal production. It's happening. Then a smiley face and another person, but OEV Pete used to say that. Not surprised, unfortunately. TomTom was always known as a sue-happy, retaliatory man, and with how weird nerds on both ends swarmed to a video I made their weird 2020 August event, I'm convinced. I'm sorry, I'm a bad reader. Their weird 2020 August event. I'm convinced obsessive weirdos look up tags about Amico on a daily basis. Certainly put me off from wanting to bother with it outside of the fact that the obvious about the system is about in the open and there'll be more to come. Please stay safe. I don't blame you for avoiding discussion on how awful people act over a footpath. Here's a different person. I will never understand why any drama on either side would escalate to theatrics of doxing and similar. I also maintain that 99.9% of all claims of threats from the Amico fan side were absolutely made up from their own mind or their own troll accounts just to play victim, and as always, the real misconduct originates from their side. It's so petty. That's the problem with the Redditors. They're so fucking petty and like they're just like it's all them. It's all them because they just sit on these fucking political shit all day and they read. When you read too much, your brain is like goes kind of fucking mush, man. You know, I'm coming to you guys like I'm being real with you all guys tonight, right? Like I'm having a real moment, so. The difference is the anti-amicos outside of certain subjects have always spoken out against doxing and that sort of behavior, while the pro-side harbored a few and accepted them as part of their community. Okay, kind of, pretty much. Like my bio on the Tommy Uy Amico thing has always said, like, it always, since I started it, since day one, it says this is a parody account, and everything I say or comment or make is just a joke. Please don't take this seriously. And I think I put like, please do not dox or harass any fans of Amico or any business of any type. I think I put something like that. I might even put don't contact, but you can read it. It's been the same. I haven't edited it. It's been the same shit. All I did was add other crap around it. But so, and Darius, Darius was like, told people don't dox. So yeah, and Tony and everyone. So, I mean, the main people in the small communities, of course, Pat and RTU, and none of them ever said to dox anybody. That's for fucking sure. But I mean, we're talking about fans, right? Like those are Pat and RTU and shit. Those are businessmen. Those aren't fans. So that's different. But yeah, it's always like Whether these guys on Reddit are like in their 20s or not, it always has that early 20s vibe where you're like 99.9% of all claims of threat from the Amico fan side were absolutely made up from their own mind or their own troll accounts just to play victim. I know that's bullshit. I know that's bullshit because I know Avolt fucked with them, and I know Avolt fucked with me the same way. So I'm certain that he fucked with them the same way. And people will get into that. Well, OEB Pete left because Ninja Kitty exposed that OEB Pete was buying subs. Well, yeah, but that's what like made like Avulp so triggered that he went and acted like a baby. You know, that's what's happening. So I'm never gonna go here and be like, oh, 99% of that shit is all made up. Nah, maybe at one point, but Pat needs to a little libtard world. The SNES kit used to make every game Tommy made. Do I think Tommy's selling his stuff? We know Tommy's selling his stuff, Jav. We found it. Like, it's his shit. It's very obviously his shit. I mean, that's a whole nother thing. And there's probably a Reddit thread about it, but all right. Here's a different one. I know how this feels. A couple of them started sniffing around me after Tommy decided to attack me at Atari age. I'm sorry. Thank you for all your level-headed posts and fact-finding. Here's another one. It's absolutely pathetic you were targeted in this way. This is sad. Overscan football council. Sorry this happened to you, original poster. Take solace in knowing that the people who did this were sad and lonely enough to believe Tommy was their friend. These people chose to act like bottom-of-the-barrel trash, just the worst kind of behavior. As a British person, behavior, and it was all in service of a mediocre composer and the complete piece of shit console he tried to create. Don't get it twisted. It'd be just as awful if they did this over a big name with actual talent, and a console that beat the PS5 in power for a fraction of the cost, and had GTA, Call of Duty, and FIFA as exclusives. Yeah, FIFA. Just pointing out that these pieces of shit chose to act like this over half-off Android games that looked ugly, were played on a shitty controller, and ran like garbage. What the hell is wrong with these idiots? They're so feeble-minded that they actually thought Tallarico was a legend, and that he genuinely wanted to be their friend. We saw it was all part of a marketing strategy. Even if that wasn't the case, why the rush to act so shitty? Because someone criticized a lame duck console? Damn! If that's all it took to justify that, wonder why Nintendo execs don't lose their minds when the Virtual Boy and Wii U tanked. Oh, that's right, because they're professional adults who can actually take criticism well and not freak out like a moron and have tantrums online for all to see. The Intellivision staff and the brain-dead minions with no audience on YouTube that they somehow thought would be their keys to 1% of the gaming market are pathetic, incompetent, lazy, stupid, arrogant, and shitty. Shitty people, through and through. God damn, that was a good one. There's another guy. So what made you come back? How did you hear you had come back here? On another note, anytime you're being harassed on Reddit, you don't feel that the admins are helping, go over to r/these fucking accounts. They usually don't deal with threats, but they are way better getting attention. He deleted his account. You should always post anonymously when online and never use any personally identifiable information. And how? Let's start again. Listen to this one. Listen if you haven't heard it yet. You should always post anonymously when online and never use any personally identifiable information. Keep usernames different than on other sites so you can't be tracked around on the internet. And if you have to for some reason, such as on LinkedIn or Facebook, then keep your profile private so the randos can't find out more than you want them to. Don't link or reveal accounts that can be tracked or have personal stuff either, like email addresses, image links, etc. Feels like that feels pretty basic, right? That feels like something they would print on a fucking pamphlet and hand to a 12-year-old when they give them the computer password, right? Doesn't you guys come on, guys? No, but you're all narcissists. You guys have this narcissistic fucking thing. You watched people on TV when you were a kid. I'm gonna be on TV. I'm gonna be on TV. I'm gonna call my channel Dean TV. Smash TV. Smash JT. Be Dean TV, right? Sorry, getting a little jokey for this cast, right? But you guys, you want to be seen. It's not. You shouldn't want to be seen, guys. Come on. And that's kind of it. Maybe there's more, but Just the same basic shit. Yeah. So they claim that DJC has it out for him and was on his list when he used to check out the r/underscore Amigo subreddit. DJC has people under him who gather info for him and keep him informed of the activities of specific users online. I'm 90% that the person who sent this was the same person who threatened me with photos of my son. One of the ultimatums was deleting my account or deleting several posts I made. The Lion's Den one was targeted, where Tommy Tallarico replied to me about manufacturing dates. The Lion's Den was a big threat. I remember that one. That Lex Luger was the narcissist. You don't have that problem, Ninja. You don't have that crazy, I gotta have people look at my stupid face and pretend I'm on TV thing. You're chill, man. I figured I have them my $100 back then, might as well just sit and wait. Yeah, well, I wish Tommy Tallarico would come all over my stupid fucking face. Basically, that's the way I feel about it, guys. It's the Ouya Tuya. Oh. You got 5 minutes if you want to come on, anybody, and that's it. But then I'm going to sleep. I just wanted it to be documented. I wanted it to be out there because it's if you're on YouTube, you just don't really see this weird shit. And this was a YouTube video. This would be sending shockwaves. Shockwaves, I tell you. Hello.
For fucking amateurs. Sleep is for fucking amateurs.
Oh my god. Sleep is for
shit.
fucking amateurs.
The echo. Sorry.
Okay.
Shit,
you think DJC has informant?
I need my earphones. So shit. So I'm doing the potion.
You're fired. This is a professional podcast.
Fucking it up.
I'm not coming to you in character, I swear. This is a professional podcast tonight. I'm trying to
I know.
do things right.
I heard that part. and I respect that.
I'm joking, you.
Okay. Can you believe that I was like 30 seconds from streaming and you got that thing and I was like, he saved me finally. I can just relax and be in the chat. Not needing to fucking.
Do you think DJC has a mafia of sorts? Informants?
Okay. I'm sort of confused. I'm gonna rewatch this video.
You want me to read it again?
No. The whole Scott that was so there's an apparent comment from Scott that was that part. Was that the whole?
Scott the Waz isn't on here. You misheard me.
Wasn't no.
How drunk are you? How drunk are you on a scale from 1 to 10? Blow into this machine right here.
My sister came to visit me, so
I'm
yeah.
I'm joking. So Scott the Waz wasn't here. You probably just misheard me mumbling, but basically on Reddit,
Justice. Sorry, Justice been telling me
Scott the Waz was here.
Had something about, that they were attacking. Listen to this, because you didn't read the chat, Scott. Okay, Justice told me that DJC gang. Okay, I can read this. Amico read first a post from Scott that was, and how DJC gang was attacking him.
What the fuck?
This is from. I'm gonna fucking.
Scott the Waz. He's just trolling you.
Because
it's from a mystery account. It's like from a mystery account. So like it's from a mystery Redditor, and it's like a liberal. Like the Redditors tend to be like Scott the Waz. They tend to be like dwarpy little fucking like the in my mind, the average Redditor looks exactly like Scott the Waz. He's like 20-something years old. He slept with exactly 2 women, 1 girlfriend, and one fat chick at a party that was drunk. And like he's super proud of himself because he slept with more women than like this 19-year-old who's a virgin that he knows. And so like he thinks he's like fucking hot shit. And like he read one book about how like Trump is an asshole, so he thinks he knows like everything about politics. And like they're just like really wordy. They read a lot of books. Like I think that's what he was getting at with Scott Lawaz. Like, it's just
Okay.
this hi y'all kind of, yeah, and it says hi y'all, so that's like the Scott Lawaz thing, right?
Justy, ya use me, Skinner. Ya use me.
It
There's
has
no
to
such
devolve
thing as
into a
Scott
nonsense.
was.
It has to devolve into a nonsense podcast.
I don't even watch Scott was. I know who he is, and I know he's and
It's kind of lame.
he's not an e-beggar, but I think I saw like 5 minutes on Metal Jesus video, and I was like, no, this dude's not for me. Like,
It's pretty whack. It's kind of whatever. It's like, here's the thing with those guys. I've been watching YouTube and shit so long that they don't teach me anything. Like, when I started, I knew a little bit about it, but like, since I don't read books, like having people like James or even the stupid fucking gaming historian or any of those people explain shit to me was like a revelation. And then I got into listening to podcasts that told you a lot of information about video games. Now I just know so much fucking shit about retro video games that like there's nothing for me to learn from Scott the Woz. Unless it's
yeah,
something that I really don't care about, like, oh, want to know about like this thing from this fourth Sims game or something. It's like, oh, I hella don't care about like mid 2000s PC games, so no. Like, but if it's about Game Boy, I already know. Like, the fuck, like, I don't know. It's at that point where then the comedy is not enough. Like, the comedy carries the information through if it's AVGN or anyone like that. But yeah, Scott the Woz is for kids. Yeah, it's for kids. It's like, I already know there. Scott the Woz will be like, did you know there was a color Game Boy? It's like, shut the
did you
fuck
know
up,
exactly
dude.
that Doki Doki Panic? Blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah, the whole fucking
yeah.
shit always.
It's
But-
worse than that, though. No, it's worse than that. These guys nowadays are like, did you know there's a color Game Boy? Like, the fuck?
Color
Like,
Game Boy.
fuck up. Yeah, like, that's how these guys are. Like, they're bad. Like, it's really
they
weird.
just have to throw shit, and the kids love it, so they don't
Yeah,
care. They
I
don't give a shit.
mean, yeah, it's
And
whatever.
even Retro Bros said today, and he was trying to remake this whole 90s Reloaded with the edited videos. He gave up. He said today in the chat before he hopped in that he was that every fucking retro channel that does this reviews thing is just the same shit all over, all over. Okay, maybe 7 years ago it was still kind of fun, but now it's
If I have to make a suggestion, there's a couple names I'd throw out there if anybody really wants to know what's like
That's
worth
nice.
watching, that you're gonna learn something from. Somebody actually knows what they're talking about. Jeremy Parrish, Sega Lord X, Hungry Goria, Gruz.
Victoria's cool.
There are like a handful of people that you will learn some shit from, but most of them, no. You have to know what you're looking for. Anyway, like, final thoughts. Do you think DJC has a gang of informants of people he doesn't like, and that he's actually just tricking us into thinking he's this nice, cool guy? What do you think?
Oh yeah, totally.
Totally? Should we not try to be friends with him?
But I knew if I say that you will be shaking, because it's like I'm just building my relationship with DJC. He is my friend. I have to believe.
No. No, listen. I came to you out of character for a minute tonight, right? I stepped out of character to speak with you, okay? He is not my friend. He is Uyamiko's friend and Mickey Phantom's friend. He's not my friend. He will never be my friend. But maybe I can use our position to an advantage if he is on speaking terms with us.
That's
And
that's what I say.
these are baseless claims. Let's say these are baseless claims. I'll leave it at that. There's no evidence. This guy's coming out here like, I got nothing to show you. You just have to believe. He literally said, you just have to believe me.
Yeah, I heard that, but it's so stupid. So
I don't think that passes the Darius Truxton litmus test. So
yeah,
I don't think,
No,
this is a bullshit detector. So
final thoughts. Yeah, listen, I've been telling people, would you rather just so I tell him to fuck off, or should we have a conversation? Maybe check something, because again, I repeat this for the 20th time. I'm still shadow banned from his. I have to log out to see his comments.
Yeah, I think
he comes here and say hello, and he fix that. That's the first thing he say. And why not talk about the Retro Bro situation? Not that everybody has to be friends. You can block whoever the fuck you want, but at least acknowledge. Even when I block people, I acknowledge why the fuck I did it. You know, that not it's not
Yeah.
like that was it. I
Well,
say it out loud that's
again, we don't even
oh,
know if
shut up.
we don't even know if it's his mods. Like we don't even know. So
But even if it's his most, you can go to your page and just unplug. You know, like
that's true. Tim Berger, thank you for the shout out for the music. Thanks, man.
okay.
Evil Knievel's got some cool songs too. You subscribe to Evil Knievel, but you got to type it in just the way it's spelled here. Just Another Viewer's got a lot of good Amico stuff, and also, where is he? Sweet and Tender Hooligan here.
Yeah.
He's got Amico songs, and Just Another Viewer's got a lot of cool stuff like that too.
Yeah, check it out. In my channel, press the button videos because the live thing has overtaken this channel, so you can barely see whatever the fuck is.
What are you talking about?
I mean, if you go to my channel, you have
Oh
to
yeah,
press
yeah. You have to
like
click.
videos, because if you go like just everything will be like
No, it'll be the
100
motorcyclist.
million fucking live
It'll
streams.
try to take you to the motorcyclist, so you have to click where it says Evil Knievel spelled just like that, and then you can follow his songs too.
New songs coming soon, thanks to PO Box. I just need to put my pirate apps here, my program apps. Oh my god, I sounded like a fucking millennial. I'm a boomer. We used to call them programs, guys. Okay, the apps used to be called programs. Back in my day, we called the apps programs. Okay, I'll shut up. Thank you, Tommy. Have a good one.
Of course. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is just baseless claims. I think we should try to buddy up with him. Still,
I think it's a bunch of garbage that I could
just be garbage. They're just making shit up. These Redditors are little. They could just be little bitches. Who knows? Maybe they're just making shit up. I mean, it's not there's bullshit in that thread where it's not the same user, but there's
DJC's here. Hop in, man, before Amico sleeps.
Huh?
DJC's here.
Oh, DJC, you're here. Oh, DJC, you're here. What's up, man?
Throw the link. Come on, Chuck.
If you want to jump on the link, no, I'm not trying to. Okay, let me talk real quick to him. You can click the link if you want. You don't have to. But basically, I think it might be baseless claims. But these guys on Reddit, they posted something up 7 days ago. You can look at it yourself. It might just be baseless claims. The guy's like, I have no receipts. You just have to trust me. But he's like, oh, yo, DJC's got informants, and DJC has a list of people he doesn't like, and they say things that he doesn't like, and they try to threaten to dox me and post pictures of my son. So don't put that king of our buttocks. But sorry, it's getting crazy here. But we said it might just be baseless. We don't know what these guys are talking about, because I mean, nobody's come after us, but then again, like, we hide all our information. But again, this guy, it might be this guy was called Steam Powered Internet. It might be another guy. He's up on Reddit 7 days ago, and I didn't see it till now. Yeah, WTF. So yeah, that's what I think, man. That's what I thought you'd say. You don't seem like that's what you're doing, but who knows? I just thought I'd put it out there because it's interesting. But it happens on. I know they threaten you guys. I know that they threaten you guys because Volp threatened me, and I am certain he did the same kind of crap to you guys. So. And I've seen Volpe post things about like where you worked and other things about your life, DJC. So I don't think that Scott, what the fuck is a why? You win, dude. That's pretty funny, yeah. What the fuck is a Woz? Scott the Woz is that like Steve Wozniak?
What the fuck is a Woz? Yeah.
What the fuck is a Woz?
I was like, maybe this is some slang, nerd slang that I don't truly understand because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a Woz? It sounds like a wuss, you know? Scott the wuss.
Yeah, these Reddit guys are full of shit because they're trying to be like, oh, none of this, 99.9% of what these pro Miko guys say is yes about their doxing. I'm like, no, that's not true, man.
$50 in Australia, god damn it. Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know they messed with you, so that's verified, bro. I've seen that stuff. So like,
but brother, DJC. Okay, may I talk to DJC because he just made a comment directly.
Yeah.
Brother, I cannot see your comments unless I log out. And I promise you, you, I- Tommy can vouch for me. I'm a straight up dude. I never ever comment in one of your videos ever, even in my drunkest time, or ever comment in one of your streams. So somebody had to go there and kind of block me, shadow ban me. I swear to you, man, I have no issues with that.
You said it's
I
cleared
wasn't
up.
even going to go to your stream
You
and
said it. You
comment.
said
I know I have enemies there. People are gonna insta block me.
evil.
Like,
You
shit.
said it's cleared up. He said evil is not blocked, and I can see his post. We are both subbed. It all is well. So don't trip on it anymore.
Oh shit! Sorry, I just read
He
the
said,
first part
that's what it
like
was
March.
like for me a
I'm like
few
March
weeks ago.
Simpson. I start to react when I heard when I at least I checked the title first. Then I start to react, and then oh shit! I should have
I
read the
never
whole thing.
blocked you. See, so I think that these people are just crazy on Reddit. I don't think that DJC is going after people, but who knows?
I know I never blocked you too, man. We can have difference of opinions, but I
It's
always say
totally,
people till day one. I wanna be friend. I mean, no ill to
it's
anybody ever. I can call people idiots. That's all. That's my jokes. That's the worst thing I
let
would
me
say.
say too, like as a musician, I have insight to like DJC a little bit. Like, it's entirely possible that somebody does all this shit and that they claim they're doing it for DJC because they like his album or they like his style or they just want to simp for him. Like, it's entirely possible that there's some crazed asshole who does all this crap in the name of DJC and DJC has nothing to do with it. That can happen. I mean, that's kind of what people were kind of doing with the retro bro thing and me. So I kind of get that. Like,
Uh, sorry to interrupt the flow, but can you highlight PO Box
yeah, that
Christmas?
was a really good one. I'm sorry. Yeah, was is a sexual term where you take your hand and use your other hand to hold your own hand and jerk yourself off. That's such a good one. Give me a was.
I want the was okay. That's $100,000, sir. Okay, yeah, I'll pay for it. Don't worry.
50 Kit 6K has a theory that you may have gotten mass flagged, Evo.
Yeah, could be, man. Could be. I just wanted to bring it up with DJC, and that it's okay. You're always welcome in my chat. I don't give a fuck what people say. Okay, man. You have a range. You even have a range there because
I
I
was
want to know
thinking
that's
this.
a real you.
I was thinking of this Ninja Kitty,
Thank
but I
you,
really
brother.
want to.
That I'll shut up. Sorry.
It's fine. I was just saying I was thinking of this Ninja Kitty, but I didn't really want to say because who knows? I mean, it may have been Relic or not. It could be anybody. There's so many fucking accounts on Reddit that I've never seen here that you have to understand that there are dozens and dozens of people involved in the Amico shit that we don't ever really see on YouTube. And a lot of them are really fucking smart and well read and good at computers and know a lot of shit about business. And it's the smarties over there, dude. Like, let me tell you, who's from there that hangs out here? Gatoroos, fucking Goose, from what I've heard, has a different name over there. So I mean, just saying. The guy that made my album covers, he's over there. So, anyway, that's Zen Eater made my shit. Plays the Wolves. But, anyway, man. So I think all's well. Thanks for coming by, DJC, and clearing things up.
This has been a very productive.
Yeah. I think
stream.
that I think that I just wanted to come out of character and just like throw down a little bit for a minute so you guys can know that again, like we want to reiterate, we're hell of against doxing. Me, Evil,
Yeah.
DJC, publicly we're all saying that we're against doxing. So if somebody comes behind the scene and says, "Hey, this is Tommy Miko. This is my alternate account, and this is the
No,
other,"
never,
don't
never,
trust
never.
that. Yeah, and he's telling you to dox people. Like, don't trust that. Okay, I'm
I
telling you my
wish
person
you
here.
and your families the greatest health and luck they could ever have. Whoever the fuck you are, even
Yeah,
the haters,
and
the trolls, the snakes, the lovers, the cultists, the shields, everybody, and their mamas, be fucking healthy
it's
and happy,
entirely
guys.
possible. It's entirely possible that there are people who pose as DJC or pose as DJC's gang members or affiliates online that are not really that and just want to make him look bad and shit. So he is here saying that he's not a part of that shit. So
Oh, just another viewer blocked DJC for 5 minutes. I called you out, Justy. You're gonna have to pay for that probably on the next Amico Forever podcast. You thought you were gonna be silent. I saw it. I'm even screenshotting it that it was Justy who timed out DJC comments. They were good comments. Fucking
yeah.
Justy. You're thirst with power. Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. So that was it, man. That was really it. Just, I hate seeing this shit and not having to be part of our discussion over here because it's kind of bullcrap because we have access to DJC over here. So they're just over there saying shit, pulling shit out of their ass. But we actually have the guy over here on our site on YouTube, and we're big YouTubers, so we thought we'd give it a shot. So
Let's all have the conversation.
Yeah. I'll be peeping in on you weird little Redditors every now and then. All right. You got anything else to say?
Adios, amigos.
Peace, guys.